Hi, I'm going to share with you my Schoology course on the topic of plants. So let's start in the Start Here area. So here I have my course overview and goals. And this course is on the CKLA Knowledge Unit on the topic of plants, as I mentioned. And here are the course goals. So the students are going to learn about living and non-living things. They're going to learn what living things need in order to survive. They're going to learn about the parts of the plant and the difference between deciduous and evergreen trees. They're going to learn about the life cycle of a plant. And they're going to also learn to be respectful in their posts and responses and how to be an active member of the course. So the next steps are to kind of move through the course and progress down from top to bottom. And they're going to start by going into the next part of this Start Here course, which is what I'm in right now, and do an introduction flip. So they're going to listen to my example that I share, and then they're going to create their own video introducing themselves to the class, and they're going to leave a kind comment to their classmates, and then to two of their classmates. And then they're going to take a tour of the course. They're going to find the troubleshooting area, and they're going to find my teacher contact information. So let's do that now. So we're going to go back to the Start Here. We're going to click on it. I'm going to show you the introduction flip. So here's mine. So they're going to actually listen to mine first, and then they're going to record theirs and then comment on two others, being respectful. Okay, so that's the first part. Then they're going to come to the teacher contact information area, which is the next pink folder. And they'll click on how do I reach Mrs. Hores. So here's my location where I work, my classroom phone number and extension, my email address, and my Twitter. And then go back to the main page. And the next part highlights the assignment topics and due dates, which is really important for the students. So that's why I put it towards the top of my page, because I want to know what I want the students to know exactly when assignments are due, so there's no confusion. So I have all 5 days laid out here, and then I have the topic and lesson title, the standards that the students will be learning about and that are covered, and the assignments and when they are specifically due. So there's no question. And then if we go back to that main page, the next part goes through each of the 5 days. I kept them all in blue folders. I thought it would make it easier to know that, okay, here's the days of the week. They're all in blue. So day 1 is pretty filled. So day 1, I also went through exactly what students are going to do on day 1. It's a busy day, but here are the goals. And so the first thing that they're going to do is complete the pre-assessment, and that has to be done first. They're going to learn the parts of the plant. They're going to plant a seed at home. So ahead of time, I'm going to have sent home a seed. It would be one of 3 types of seeds: a kidney bean, sunflower, or a lima bean. And they're going to plant those seeds in a cup. I have provided them the soil, the cup, and the seed. And their job is to plant the seed, continue to provide it water as needed, and to put it in a place where it will get sunlight. And then they're going to observe and track it daily as it begins to grow. They are going to also use this seed and its growth progress in their collaborative group project. And so on day 1, they're actually I will have assigned them 2 partners, and they are going to determine what roles each of the partners are going to be responsible for on day 1. And all of those responsibilities are in a collaborative document that's located in the day 1 folder, which I'll show you in a second. They'll be responsible for watching all the slides, videos, and screencasts in day 1. And if they have any questions, since day 1 is kind of pretty filled, they will be able to go to the community discussion area down here and ask their questions to get help and answers. They'll watch all their slides, videos, and then complete the discussion board question of the day and complete an exit ticket. So let's go in and take a look at what that looks like. So here's their pre-assessment, which they'll complete first. So let's take a look at it. The view that you're looking at right now is the teacher view. It will look a little different for the students when they see it, but the questions will remain the same. So all of the questions have to do with the content that they will receive over the course of the week. So I just want to gauge kind of what they already know. So they will get these questions, answer them the best they can, and then it will give me, like I said, that idea of kind of where the students are at this point. So going back to day one, after they do that, they're going to watch a video on parts of a plant. They will view slides about the plant parts. They will watch a video, it's actually a read aloud on the process of going from a seed to a sunflower, which is what they'll be doing essentially when they are growing their seeds at home. They'll have a discussion board question, an exit ticket, and then this collaborative group project is what I was talking about. They're going to go into here, make a copy so they're not all typing into the same document. And in here is the directions of the project they're going to be doing daily throughout the week. There's screencast explaining how to make bar graphs and charts, how to compile their data, each of the roles that they could potentially be, depending on what roles they decide they want in their group, the rubric, the standards, and a checklist to kind of keep them on track. So all of that information is in that document. It's housed in day one, but they will need to go back to day one to get it every day as they are working on it. So that's day one. Day two, they have to set goals. Okay, so their goals are going to be based off their pre-assessment. So they're going to take a look at what they scored on their pre-assessment, and they're going to determine what they think they might score on their summative assessment at the end of the week. So they're going to set realistic goals and what they think that they could potentially score on that summative at the end of the week. They're going to watch a video and view slides, answer discussion board question, complete an exit ticket, and then they're going to go back to that collaborative document, check in on how the seeds are progressing, what their observations are, and document their data and progress in their spreadsheet. So let's go into day two though, because I do want to show you the goal setting document. So what is going to happen in here is there's actually a screencast for students to watch first and then set their goals. And that screencast just goes over setting realistic goals, like I mentioned before. So students understand what that means. In day three, students are going to watch a video, view slides, ask any questions they may have in the community discussion board, answer the discussion board question, complete the exit ticket, and go back again and add any observations about their seed into their spreadsheets and slides. Day four, they're going to complete same activities, view the slides, answer the discussion board, exit ticket, and again, any observations they're going to put in their slideshow documents. And then day five, we're kind of summing things up. They're going to watch their last set of slides, review them. They're going to answer their discussion board, complete their summative assessment, and revisit their goals that they set to see if they attained them. And then they're going to finalize their presentation, their group project, and get ready to present on the following Monday. And then the very end of our course, I have the references, which showcase all of the materials that I used in case anybody wants to access any of that content for themselves. I have that listed here. And then I have my community discussion board where I'm able to answer questions that the students may have, but then also students are able to answer each other's questions if they're able to. The troubleshooting area where students can get answers to any questions they have through the Screencast. This is where I might have the bar graph screencast where students can find out how to make a bar graph. And then additional resources, I have links to videos here, parts of the plant. I have a plant song, and then I have this neat website where students can actually, if they want, they have like a virtual plant that they can kind of take care of, which is kind of neat. Plant and animal differences, life cycle of plants, just a lot of neat things that have to do with plants, different websites if students are interested. So that's my Schoology course overall. If you have any questions, certainly reach out to me. Like I said, the teacher contact information has all of my contact information. So if you need me, you can reach me there. Otherwise, thanks for listening.